Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Jayce, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing more Twin Mirror. Alright, why am I not? Alright, there we go. Okay, so look at this dude's computer. So yeah, this dude died. We did not murder him, apparently, at least according to our memory. But I don't know if I trust our memory at this point. Okay, draft to Mary Gardner and Frank Gardner. Going to be home very late tonight. Sorry, I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there's some waffles in the freezer. And should be some. Okay. Can I not? Inbox. Okay. Urgent.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings.
From Nick
Smart.
to D. Object
Someone
urgent.
was watching.
Ooh. Object urgent. I didn't think I'd hear from you again. If you're willing to talk, I'm very willing to listen. I can make the meetup tomorrow. Okay. Curiosity.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
Okay. I was like, can I not? Okay. From Nick Waldron to Walter. To Walter. But this is... Hold on. So this is a forwarded... Oh, he replies to this as a thread. Okay. Object re-curiosity. Hey, Walt, sorry to disappoint, but I've decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope. Nick Waldron. From Walter to Nick. Dear Nicholas, I hope you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week that you're on the brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster, I'm afraid. So hoping you would like to share with this old owl what you have up your sleeve, Walter. So wait. So this was sent. This is a forward to me. Okay.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was
Emails are confusing and stupid. It's an outdated technology that I don't know why we still use.
He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on.
Ooh.
Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. I should look around.
Okay. Let me check the people. I mean, Anna. Okay. I told her everything about Dennis, the fight, the blood on my shirt. She took it better than I thought. She's worried, but she didn't freak out. Maybe things would have been different if I learned to confide in her before. Dennis. Dennis is dead, shot to death at his desk. He often pissed off a lot of people, but who would do this and why? Apparently, Dennis used his IT privileges to read people's emails. Okay, so that's what it was. He wasn't sent to him. He was just reading. Okay. He knew Nick was investigating something. Is this why he was killed? Joel and the boys are still out for blood, as if I didn't have enough on my plate. They are clearly planning to celebrate Miner's Day by breaking my nose, and I don't have time for distractions now. Okay. So, Nick was investigating something. He was clearly trying to tell me about it, and afterwards he ended up dead. So, Nick's maybe was, you know, murder. I didn't know, like, I have no idea where this game is going. At first I thought it was a murder that we committed, then it turns out we didn't commit the murder, and it turns out Nick was actually murdered. Very confused. It's an interesting concept. Oh, that's cool. Hey, people out front. Y'all can probably clearly see me in here. Walter's computer. I don't have a password. Oh. What? I'm stuck. Hello? Oh, okay. What the fuck?
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Okay.
Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could be a person, but also a place. Ugh.
Oh.
My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
Yeah, we're gonna have to back out.
Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Fuck if I remember. Fuck if I remember what he said. Like, what words mean something to him? His favorite article.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he said it as his password.
Okay, notes.
Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password.
Photo of desk.
A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it. She used to be the office administrator ages ago.
What? Do I know her name? Why would he still have a picture of the office administrator from years ago on his wall like that? Unless it was someone important to him, maybe? Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything else on there. I mean, Basswood could easily be his password, but that'd be a lame password.
He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland.
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan.
Okay, that didn't lead anything. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Remember the day when Tara decided the Basswood Jungle needed a team photo? Nobody wanted to do it, but they couldn't say no to Tara without a good excuse. In the end, it only took her about half an hour to guilt the entire office. Dennis said he'd be in the photo only if you would be there too. He knew you never liked forced fun, pub quizzes, organized team lunches. Your reluctance to pose for the photo was a safe bet, but you agreed. Tara was pleased with herself. A team photo only really matters if everyone is in it. And maybe she had a point. It's the only team photo the Basswood Jungle has ever taken. Is that what those... What happened to mementos? Ah, okay. Okay, so that's not what that is. I mean, I don't know what else. It's either Alice in Wonderland or Basswood. I would guess Alice in Wonderland is more likely than just straight up Basswood. That would be my assumption. Can't find anything else.
So strange how calm it is out there when... Well, this happened.
I feel like I'm going very slow and someone's about to just break in. Wait.
Walter's desk is just like him. Big and full of mystery.
Okay. Ooh.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
The Ink Spot's greatest hits. No, it's about time someone teaches you the real classics. Let me know what you think.
Good for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him.
Something sketchy about Walter,
So
I feel like.
So that she could be his password.
No. Dear Miss Dotson, as per your mother's wishes, I am pleased to inform you that your mother is well on her way to full recovery. Following a detailed and thorough medical examination, she is now fit to leave our care. As per my recommendations, Miss Judith will shortly leave for Costa Rica. The warmer climate will help bring her back to full strength. If you need any clarification, please contact me. Your mother asked me to remind you that your own medical exam with my colleague, Dr. Chavez, is long overdue. Sincerely, Dr. whatever his last name was. Cat? Oh, shit. Cat photo. People love...
never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
I feel like I've looked most places that I could. Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Prin, Wonderland. It can't be Basswood, and I feel like it's not gonna be Judith either. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire. Is that a thing in Alice in Wonderland? Is that why she went to Wonderland, looking for her heart's desire?
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
So it's not Wonderland. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire. Judith? Because that's his wife?
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Can I get locked out of this? I'm worried that I can.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
I mean, he's telling me to keep look. If it's basswood, I'm gonna lose it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's straight up basswood. What the fuck? Alright, let me read this first. Okay, from Walter to Bess Mitchell. I don't know if I know who that is. Want to extend my greatest thanks for help. You are a scholar and saying it looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. That's a weird... It looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. Like that. Thank you for putting my mind at ease, Walter. Best. Here's a report on Nick's crash. You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting here. Just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian roads take more good sons than guns do. Oh, God.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Okay. Roadside accident. Okay. Car found on the street. Blah, 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 blah. Most likely inebriated in some form.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on. And he always kept his window open.
Yeah. That's also maybe why no one reacted to it whenever I said something.
The car really burned. Though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Yeah.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk.
Oh, was Bess that female cop? Like the sheriff?
And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
Yeah, something feels sketchy about Walter. It seems like he was checking in to cover up some shit.
I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Can I not? Oh, can I not look at his sent mail? And also, why would I leave his computer open like this? That's stupid. Like, I clearly... Okay, well, I guess I can't do anything about it. I didn't look at his sent stuff. I don't know. I guess it's not important, but... Or his... Was that... That was his inbox, right? There was an... Or drafts or whatever. Where's Nick's office? Because that's the only office here. It must be one of these cubicles. So I'm not going to leave through the exit. It's got to be this cubicle. His farmhand. Okay. Let's see.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Yeah.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them. Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
Left you some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Don't work too late. P.S. Next time it's your turn. Ah, my heart.
Nick, Anna, and me.
Oh, you bitch. Having that photo. Make me angry. Also, my hair looks like crap. I'm sorry. Do I take it? Yes, why not?
Nick wouldn't mind if I kept this, for old time's sake.
My heart ripping out every time I look at it, knowing my best friend was sleeping with my ex-girlfriend. The one I proposed to. Okay, missing laptop is definitely weird. Is there anything else? I mean, him working late apparently is pretty weird. There's nothing else to let me look at. There's gotta be more. What about the drawer down here? It says I can't look into it. I'm just trying to read what it says. Too easy to access, wouldn't keep anything important to him. Nameplate. I mean, is there nothing else? Cupboard. Board. Post-its.
Valid question. Still not sure.
What would you say you do here?
They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
Tim Yeah, I don't even know if I know who those people are.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
2341.
Nick's handwriting.
Ah, whoops.
Always paranoid about forgetting things.
Do-do-do-do. Anything else? Is that it? I must be missing something. Must be something else in here worth looking at. Ah, archives.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
2341. 2, 3, 4, 1.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
Ah,
I should keep looking.
okay. So it was 2341 with that said.
Nick's
Hold on.
handwriting.
2341.
Always
Yeah,
paranoid
so
about
it's not that
forgetting
one.
Things.
Second video soon, Tim Cav. No. What would you say you do here? Nothing else there. Is there something on the desk that I don't remember? Is there a date on the photo?
Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late. The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
There's got to be something I'm missing. It's got to be... If it's not 2341, I did put that in right? Let me try this again. Because it said don't forget. 2, 3, 4, 1.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
And this is...
I should keep looking.
What else is there? What would you say you do here? There's
They don't even work here anymore.
There's
Someone
nothing
should
else.
really
Am I
clean
missing
up this
something?
ward.
What am I missing? Ah. I'm trying to think. Is there maybe 1432? I mean, I don't know. There's literally nothing else that would have a number on it, unless it's the photo. And if so, like maybe a date on the back of the photo. But I already took it. Wait, what's that over there? Trying to read with my old desk. Oh, wait. Maybe it's something to do with me. What's this? It is clearly something right here, but it's not letting me focus on it. I guess I can't look at it.
Walter always treated us like family.
Okay. There's got to be some number. Am I supposed to remember a number? Namely, it was a tradition password to have an end-of-the-year party in the office. Walter insisted on it, paying for booze, food out of his own pocket. 1 year, he even got presents for everyone, engraved nameplates on your desks. Now, if anyone walks in here, they'll see that we mean business, he said, beaming with pride. Walter started at the Basswood jungle as a gopher. Having dropped out of high school after his father passed away, he climbed up the ranks over the years. He lives and breathes the newspaper, telling stories, getting under your skin. Sorry, I burped. He would always say, your comrades are family, and we look after our own. Look like you can never bring us up to throw out your nameplate even after you left. Okay. What's the number? Does it... Okay, there's clearly something right here, but I can't look at it. It's not letting me. Am I missing something? What is the number? Pac-Man. I don't know. There's... I've already inspected the desk. There's nothing on the desk. I'll try 1432, I guess. 1, 4, 3, 2.
Nope. And with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
What am I missing? There's got to be something else somewhere. Diary? What the fuck? Oh, 3121? It's weird.
4 digits. Wonder if that's the new code for the archives.
I don't want no lunchbox friends. I'm assuming this is something, I'm forgetting the daughter's name, Drew. This is weird. It's 3121, right? 3, 1, 2, 1.
Thanks, Bug. Your obsessive snooping pays off.
I guess that was it.
Nick always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Yeah, he must have been investigating something important.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone.
Passenger Nick Waldron, West Virginia to Florida, train 254. I mean, the only person from out of town is that
Nick had
one
a
guy,
contact.
pharmacist guy.
Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Okay. With D... 1:27, 8 p.m. with D, twitchy guy, but might have something useful. 2:12, 5 p.m. Second meeting with D. This is actually something, assuming he's not full of crap. Always wants to meet in spooky spots. Maybe he's seen too many movies. 3:18, 10 a.m. with D. Had to buy him breakfast, and he said we couldn't meet anymore. Seems like a dead end. Thought I'd lost him. Glad he's open to talking again. Okay.
Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. What was
Okay.
he looking for?
Unemployment skyrocketed after the mine closed. Very normal. Flattened out in last year or so. On the rebound, numbers looking good. Trend or outlier, need more data points. Is there anything else I'm missing? Like there's a second thing to look at on any of these files? Nope. Okay.
What Nick was looking into was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
Yeah, something big involving the mine. I'm very confused. Very confused, game. But alright. Ugh. Alright, I mean, what else is there to look at, I guess?
Did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately.
Yeah, I need to be very careful. Nick was over his head. He tried to tell me something.
Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam? What's happening?
That's not good.
That's Dennis. What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
Oh, God. Dennis is dead. I didn't kill him. You need to trust me.
You need to be here with me and listen to what I have to say.
Why are you
Oh my
sounding so
God, no.
condescending?
It's... How could this happen?
Bro, you know what this
He
looks
died
like.
last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene. And you've been running around town all morning asking about Dennis. It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is
Who
gonna
is
find
this
him
guy? I'm
eventually.
so confused.
Involving the police would
I
only
get that he
slow
has a
us
second
down.
personality, but why does he
Be
look like this
efficient
instead of like
on my
another
own.
him?
Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
Oh, God. I don't know what the right decision is to listen to this other voice in my head. I mean, obviously the right decision is to call the cops. But I'm probably going to get arrested, and that's going to be a whole issue. Also, this like zoom in that they do every time is a lot. Okay, first off, let me start off by saying something. I'm trying to think in my head who would have done it. So we've got, here's my possible suspects, assuming it's not me, because I don't know, it might end up being just me, and I'm just a crazy person, which I obviously am because I've got like multiple personalities. But so Walter was obviously involved in some way, but like, and that would explain, like, it had to be someone Dennis trusted, because Dennis handed the gun over to them. So it had to be like Walter or maybe a cop, the cop guy, or the cop lady. Because then, yeah, that would explain why the cops saw, oh yeah, there's nothing weird about his accident. He just burned alive. That's weird. But then all the stuff out of town would make sense for the pharmacist guy. He only recently showed up in town. I don't know who else. Anyway, back to this decision. I don't know. I'll call the cops. Right? It's the right thing to do. Oops.
Okay.
I'm so
But
good.
not that phone. Use one of the landlines.
What is that little
Don't
arrow in
leave
the
your
bottom?
name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
I'm
All
concerned about, like, I'm assuming there's like the other Life is Strange, all those games, that there's multiple endings to this game, and I'm concerned, like, choosing whether to side with your other personality or you is like what has the major effect on the game. But I don't know what the thing is. A lot of them, I don't really know what the right decision is.
Here we are.
If I'm supposed to trust myself or trust
Barely looks like anything
my inner voice, I don't know. I've kind of flip-flopped
Find
each
something
time. They're hard
below.
decisions. I'm actually having fun with this game a lot.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow.
I don't like this woman.
I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I said, I don't objectively think she did anything really wrong, but it's as I said, I stand
is
by
the
the belief
place.
that I would never want to see her again. And I don't want to see her. She hurt me. So we're investigating the crash
Nick,
site. This is
I'll
fun,
get
though.
to the bottom of this.
I'm having fun. It feels very
First,
much like...
gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
This feels very much like... Oh, let me see what it says about Anna right here.
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
Okay, where exactly is this? Is it down this way? But as I was saying, this very much reminds me of like Heavy Rain, when you're playing as, I forget, Norman Jaden in that game.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area. The bark got badly burned. Must be where Nick crashed.
Okay. But yeah, this game is kind of cool with all that.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Can I not add that to like a clue? I feel like that might be important. Okay, well, he obviously went off the road up here. There we go.
2 of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of normal.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far.
Yeah.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
Okay. No skid marks. Oh, that's big. Come on. How do I... Sometimes it's hard to... Nope. Right there.
No skid marks. No trace of sudden
Yeah, there's
braking.
none. He just drove off the road.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
Oh, wait. Okay. Thought it looked like something else. Okay. Anything maybe up the road? Somewhere else? Because what? It's still yellow. Didn't it turn blue, the thing in the top right corner? Actually, y'all probably can't see the thing in the top right corner because I probably got my face cam over it. Maybe I'll move my camera right now. I don't know. But there's a little, like, head-looking thing in the top right corner that changes colors. It's currently yellow. Let's see. I mean, the only other thing is, like, up the road a little bit. If there's something. Fuel stain.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
Okay. I mean, what else am I looking for? I feel like he went off the road down here, so unless there's stuff on the other side of the road.
An animal came through here. Maybe that's what surprised Nick.
Possible?
But the tracks don't reach the road.
I mean, at this point, I'm fully invested in that this dude didn't just crash normally. I mean, this is a video game. It's one thing when they set it up at the beginning and then it would have been like a twist of like, oh no, it was totally normal. Your story's about you murdering someone or something like that. That's where I thought the game was going. But at this point, this is clearly about investigating Nick's death. So something happened. If it ends up him just being a regular old car accident, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, but what else is there to look at? We clearly got one more thing. Also, let me check out my journal, too. Let's see, Anna. Drive found Dennis murdered. Anna and I called the cops. We tried to cover her tracks as much as possible. I'm not happy about Anna getting mixed up in this, but being honest with her feels like the only right thing to do in this whole mess. I'm trying to go back. And with me. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I'm not sure dragging Anna into this was smart. The thing is, I'm pointing out, like, I'm scared about, like, choosing between myself and my other voice in my head. Like, that's clearly, like, a big part of this game, and I feel like there's going to be a different ending depending on which one you sided with the most, probably. The reason I'm scared about that, though, is I feel like the game's going to try and tell me the correct decision is to side with yourself, but the voice in my head feels correct more often, at least to this point. I've only had 3 of those big decisions. So... Ah, road sign.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Yeah. Okay, how many more do I have? Jeez, what else is there? I already went up that side of... Oh, wait, what? Did I see something or am I dumb? I could have sworn I saw something. Okay, I can't, like, go back around. Yeah, there's so much. Maybe there's something up higher down here. I mean, if he went off the road right here... He would have gone down here and just went up into flames probably after hitting this tree is what the supposed story is. And the fact that this car part is not a piece of evidence is a little odd. What else is there? Ah. I'm liking this game. At the same time, it's kind of frustrating because you're just like roaming around. It's got to be something else, but... Tree log?
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Okay, it's blue now. I mean, I'm good?
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Alright. Going into my mind palace. Okay. So this is gonna be like the last one. This one's a little bit
The
more
report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
possible, but...
was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree.
Maybe someone went and just, put the fire up after he crashed.
Things don't add up.
Yeah, all the things, like I said, of his window being open, not wearing his seatbelt, driving drunk. From what I know about Nick, it doesn't seem like him. From everything they've told me. I mean, anyone can drive drunk. Like, when you get drunk, you get stupid. But the rest of the stuff, that's like your basic stuff of being him. He's like, nah, I always do that. I always drive with the window down. I always
need to find out what really happened.
Okay. What's that say? Conscious, unconscious, drunk. Car and fuel. Caught on fire, leaking fuel, not linked. This is definitely harder than the last one. The last one was pretty simple and made it pretty obvious. Obstacle. It being an animal. None of that makes sense. Is there anything down here?
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
Anything down this way for my memories? Oh god, this is...
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily.
Seems like the kind of thing he was like, maybe the car was on fire before. Because if the road signs were burned... Also, yeah, the road signs are down here. Why is it showing him crashing up here? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Is the crash not down there? It couldn't have been the... I mean, it could have maybe been the log, but if it's showing him crashing right here... This is a lot. This is a lot to think about. Actually, also, I just want to see something. Rah! Oh, it disappears before it gets to you every time. Okay. What is this? Again, it couldn't have been a... It's not the animal, at the very least. I feel like it's got to... Again, Nick being conscious or unconscious. Let's start with the car and the fuel, because I feel like it has to be caught on fire, leaking fuel. That makes sense to me. Do I hit? Is that it? Okay, drunk, unconscious, conscious. Unconscious, caught on fire, and then, well... Oh, Jesus, imagine being that animal. I mean, the tracks stopped there. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's got... So his car was already on fire, and this has it... Yeah, those were burning beforehand. That shows his car going down there. Okay.
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
The only thing I'm not sure about is conscious or unconscious, but I mean, if the car was on fire, he was already on fire, I mean... This makes sense to me. Car was already on fire. That's why the road signs were burned. Car is leaking fuel. Yeah, he passed out at his car. Someone took him to the car and did all this to make it look like a crash. Who did it, though? Who would have killed Nick? Again, there's a person he was meeting from out of town. Shit. Who would have wanted him dead? This also just seems like such an extra way to kill somebody. And the fact that the cops didn't think there was anything suspicious about this crash site is weird. Walter just seems sketchy to me, but like nothing about any of the evidence to me is linking him to it so far. The only other person that's sketchy to me is the guy from out of town. I'm forgetting his name. Just because he's from out of town and like just recently showed up and then somebody's dead and he was meeting somebody from out of town.
So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Shit. Oh, the plot thickens. Dude, this game's cool. I'm actually having fun with this. I didn't know what to expect going in because, like I said, I said last episode I had heard this was kind of the least liked one of these games, but I'm having fun with this. It's cool. There's a lot of plot twists that I don't really know what's coming. I feel like a lot of the other games I've kind of had a general thought of what was going on. There was definitely some big twists. This feels just like constant.
Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you.
She didn't really ask questions about how I
Let
know.
me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure.
But the
he's
police
ready to call
report
the
was
National
clearly
Guard.
wrong. I don't know if that necessarily leads to him being murdered.
A few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick of all people, was living here. With her, things are different. She's different. You're different.
She seems exactly the same. I hope I'm different enough I can handle it. I can handle it.
I think I can handle this. Hopefully.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
I don't want to end up back together with Anna at the end of this game. Like I said, and in all honesty, as much as I'm shit talking, she's really not that bad. I actually kind of like her. She seems like a nice person. But
I was
don't want to
shoving
get back
way
together
too
with
many
her.
boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Doctors are important. Joe could help. Crazy day we're having, huh? Definitely don't say crazy day we're having. Because then he's going to be like, what do you mean? What else happened today? And that's going to be a whole awkward. Doctors are important. I'll just say doctors are important.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
I just don't think it's right to include the
And
man in the wheelchair on this.
But please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I
Oh
need
God,
you to
this is
keep
gonna
her
be a rough
safe.
one.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I...
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Okay.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to
Yeah,
a
why would you say,
desperate father.
no, I won't protect her? Yeah, oh God, I'm just worried about these choices. Like I said, I'm worried because I feel like the good ending is somehow going to be related to, like, sticking to yourself and not the voice in your head. But, like, who would say, what kind of crazy person, when a woman's father, no matter who the woman is to you, no matter who it is, says, I need you to take care of my daughter. You promise? What kind of psychopath is like, nah, she's on her own. Peace. Like, what the fuck? I feel like I just have to say that.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Is there still someone in there? I just don't know what else. Also, real quick, I'm gonna check something. My brain. Okay.
I need to get in there eventually.
For some reason, my brain, my
Maybe I
video
should look
settings
around
always.
the property first.
My video settings, I'm always worried they're not going to be right because of Life is Strange 2 had that problem for some reason. Every time I opened the game, it had a different resolution, and I'm
It's
scared.
bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with
And the
Nick.
first time I opened this game, it didn't want to open up in 1080 for some reason, so I had to go through a whole process to get it to work right. Alright, I mean, I'm just kind of roaming around.
Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
She was spending them with Nick, but not anymore, he's dead. Don't get back together with him. I swear to God, if I end up back together with this woman, I don't want that for this dude. He seems like an overall nice dude. He's got some issues, got some problems.
Anna never got rid of this sign.
I can go to my mind place.
I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
Oh God, remembering when we weren't, were we living together? I mean, I proposed and she said no.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No. You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And
That is a very
I like being
common
nosy.
thing.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be
Oh yeah, we did live together because that was, yeah. I remember my inner voice guy said something about that. Regardless, like, this is a lot. Why did I involve this woman? Was there an option to say no and like tell her, nah, nothing's going on? I feel like my inner voice is be honest, and my like side with myself. The right option for all those is like lie. For most of them, Except for the very first one. The very first one was the other way around. Like, don't involve the kid or involve the kid. It's on this side. Also, I really don't think we should have had her go in there alone right after someone broke into her house. There's probably still... What if they're still in there?
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week.
Also,
for fishing Sunday.
So, I guess he can drive, despite not having working legs. I guess they have some way of, like, setting it up so he can use his arms. But, like, how did he find out? I mean, I guess she does. Okay, this is actually okay to go along. I was like, I mean, I know she had a wheelchair ramp, but this looked like that was, you know, too rocky for him to go along. Joe, her father. Anything else? Let's check out my journal. See, Joe, I had to give Joe my word to keep Anna safe. Words, promises, do these things come easy to other people? Joe seems to take them very seriously. Anna, realizing that Nick's death could only have been murder brought me to focus and clarity, but for Anna, it was shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. I should have known Anna hates nothing more than old-fashioned fake chivalry, but I intend to keep that promise. Nick. Nick was investigating something. He always wanted to break a big story, but in the end, did it fizzle out like he said to Walter, or was he just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately. Okay. I'm just so... Again, the whole, like, mixed split personality thing I've got going on is confusing me.
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Yeah, I got my mind in place. What are those mementos things that they keep saying? Must be... Are those just, like, collectibles that are related to each person? I don't know. I'm not here to get the best, absolute, greatest ending. I'm here to just play the game. So if I miss a bunch of stuff and people are screaming at me, I'm sorry. So yeah, they broke in. Probably just worried about something related to Nick's investigation, I would assume.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
I don't want to get back together with her, but I understand this. Am I about to play? No.
Anna?
Yeah.
Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say? I don't know.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins.
Do something for her. I don't know. He's not.
I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Oh, this is one of the first times I'm seeing, and it just says him.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Come on.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Not now. Okay. No drinks
in here. She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Okay, so don't go there.
Don't go diving into your own head just yet. Stay here in the moment with Anna.
Where else are drinks gonna be?
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
I don't know. Apparently someone who knew she wasn't coming back anytime soon. What's that sound? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, stop that. The fuck are drinks gonna be?
Finally, there.
That sound stopped. Okay. Where the fuck are drinks gonna be? She doesn't want anything cold. Okay. There, down here. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was like a separate
Here's where she
closet or
keeps the
something.
drinks.
Not lime juice, not whiskey. I guess. Oh, I probably should have looked at all of them.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
You're not helping.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Thanks.
Weird dialogue. I'm concerned. I really should have looked at all of them to see like her and be like, Anna always loved that.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already.
Chocolate helps everyone feel better.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence?
Give her the
Or
drink.
is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
It's going to be okay. I'm here for you. You and me both. I guess ask
She
him.
needs support. Something solid.
It's going to be okay. I'm here for you. I mean, I don't want to like flirt with her. I'm here for you. It sounds like it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
I'm not as sure as you sound. Nick's dead. My house is trashed.
Well, you did sound a bit hollow.
I don't want to end up
This
with
whole
this
thing is a
woman, though.
mess.
I don't want
But
that.
honestly,
Game, stop
it's
trying to
been a
force
mess
me
for a
to,
while.
to marry her.
Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in. It was nice. But lately, he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
Oh, you bitch.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get
Oh,
this
you
off her
fucking
chest.
bitch. I will...
Don't be too harsh on
no.
her.
I'm not going to, but oh my god, that would make me lose it. That would make me
You're
lose
right.
it.
I shut you out, and
Oh, I would
I'm sorry.
lose it at that. I would absolutely lose
The
it.
past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out.
At least
just
apologize.
having you in the
God.
house,
Oh, I would have lost it.
It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
Hmm.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
I hope again, I'm worried that this game is going to be like, don't you relied too much on him. It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Of course. Just
I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks.
All right. I guess, yeah, check out the journal. All right. It's hard to talk about the past with Anna, especially when the present is so complicated. Anna and I had the talk about Nick, about us, about everything that went wrong. We're struggling to get through to each other. Nothing's changed there, but we both want to get to the bottom of this for Nick's sake. Like I said, I don't want to get back together with this woman. It's not what I want. I understand. But also that comment she
Anna
made.
has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
I don't know what this is, but I probably should have looked at it first. Keep forgetting to do that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Apparently I made a good choice with the chocolate drink, which made sense. I was like, I'm not bringing her alcohol. I was like, lime juice? No one just drinks lime juice.
Sam, what are you doing?
Oh my god, game. This game can be really annoying
Sam,
with
what
its
are you doing?
controls.
I
Oops,
called
I hit
for
my
dinner
mic,
like
sorry.
a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know.
Damn it, I hit my mic again.
Working on
Fix
an
it.
article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Yeah, so I must have like some mental. Was that intentional? Like I was just ignoring her?
Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
Who's Timothy? My dad says writing thank you letters is what you do when someone is very nice, so I hope you like mine. I would like to thank you very, very much for how you wrote about me. I don't know why you thought my drawing was worth talking about over others, but it was very nice of you to say about it. My dad put an article on the fridge and circled my name. I kind of scared people might have gone and see it and just maybe why not. Okay, so this was from a kid. Sorry. Each year, Greenmount Primary School showcases new talent in an art contest. Okay,
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing. Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Okay. So I guess I can look at what it said.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just kind of roaming around.
I saw you still have some of my old things.
Well, it's not like you left a forwarding address.
Careful. Don't put her on the spot.
You didn't have to keep it. It's sweet. I told you to toss it.
I told you you could just toss them.
Oh.
If that were the way I left, you'd have chucked everything in a heartbeat.
I thought about it. Just couldn't take that final step. Anyway, if you want any of it back, you know where it is.
That thank you letter, those medicals bills. Has Joan been on a rot?
I imagine Joan spent some time here with her dad. Was she over a lot?
Pretty much every time Nick had her. Yeah, I don't think she ever really warmed up to me.
Don't let it get to you. She doesn't like many people.
She likes you.
She used to. Not sure that's true anymore. To her, you were taking time away from Nick. She was never gonna be nice. And now, with Nick gone, she feels like we're letting her down again.
I'm aware. I know how hard it is to lose a parent at her age.
I'm just gonna say
I'll be
back
right
to
back.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
it. Okay. Mess. Yeah, I guess
This
fix it
feels
for
like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Fix it up a little bit. Okay. This game, the controls are just sort of awkward in compared to all the other games that I played in from this.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
It's hard to tell what you can actually interact with or what is just a reading thing. And half the time I'm clicking on it, it doesn't want to work.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
For saying vinyl doesn't sound better, it sounds worse. Spoiler alert. Vinyl's overrated. Sounds worse. This is an old person thing to be like, no, man, you don't understand the music. It's got a different tone. Fuck off. Okay. Alright, let's check out upstairs. Didn't she tell me to look up here? Some weird sound.
It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born.
Figured she'd have something like bug related.
This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
So this isn't even Anna's room anymore? It was used to be Anna's room? Okay.
Come on, work, you piece of junk. Come on, work, you piece of junk. I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Get a new computer.
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Do I actually fix it?
Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Yeah, this
This
isn't...
used to be her old bed.
I wasn't sure if
First
it would
thing
say
she
something
bought when
different
she
after the
settled
mine
in.
thing. Anyway, there's probably nothing in here because this is Joan's room. Well, I mean, I might have something to ask her, like, oh, Joan's using that room. Okay. Wait. Memento. Ah! Okay. Okay, so that's a memento. That's the first... Unless... Yeah, that's the first one I've noticed with her. Oh.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should
Yeah.
erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wipe it.
Why is it so dark in here?
Okay, so this is Anna's room now. She switched to this as her bedroom.
This room feels so different now.
So what is this?
It felt like mine once, but
I'm very
it never
confused.
was.
So is this like... I'm confused. Was that not the bedroom? I don't understand.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's?
Oh, I understand. I understand. That old room was never her bedroom. That was just the bed that used to be in this room, and they just moved it in there for... I understand.
Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
You cancel it? They were trying to download something? Shit. I did not expect that.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer.
Well, I could still look and see what the data
Must have
was,
corrupted them.
because they were just putting
There's
it
no
onto a
trace of
flash
whatever he
drive.
took. So what do we
Unless-
even do now?
Find Nick's secrets, find the man who conked me, find Nick's backup files.
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer?
Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Give it a shot. I mean, I don't know what else we got to go on.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Wasn't their glass broken? Could they not just see
I was just
inside
in
and
the
see me
bathroom.
right there?
Be right out. Go.
Yeah, they literally could just have looked in and seen me standing right there at the steps. Regardless, on our way to the fishing shack. Finding out a lot of information. So Nick was doing some shit.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
All right, yeah, let's figure that out. All right, let's go. I mean, we just got smacked on the side of the head and aren't really reacting too much.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
Oh, mine place. The fishing pole. Maybe this will be a memento for Nick. Okay.
You know, fishing's a lot like life.
I need to look up
Practice,
Nick's voice actor. It
patience,
sounds
and
familiar.
Perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, limbs are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook
What
me
does
another one?
muley
Can't
mean?
catch a
I'm
fish
so
without
confused by that.
baiting.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
She likes bugs.
Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Okay. Nothing else. I wasn't sure if that would count as a... Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into and my head was clonked. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so the question remains, what did Nick discover and how did that get him killed? I was just looking to see if that was a memento. Let's check out each side, because maybe there's more. There's a bike here.
Joan rides this bike everywhere,
She left it here?
which is impressive with how far away everything is out here.
Yeah.
What's it doing here?
Yeah. Anything more? Obviously, she must have gone here to meet up with Nick or something, or someone, and then gotten a ride back and left her bike here. Let me just... Oh, I was gonna roam around on the outside of the shack first, but I guess not.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Oh, God.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
It's not a...
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
God, of course I
serious
knew.
About this.
I knew she
Careful,
was going to
Sam.
say that.
This is not a drill.
Yeah.
Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
Is everything okay at home? You should tell your mom. Is everything okay
Is
at
there
home?
something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Jeez.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Look, when you're 18, do whatever you want. You should open up to your mom. Don't make the mistake I made. You can always count on me. Don't make the mistake I made?
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I'm on him too. Trust me, I'm investigating. Everyone cares. Ah.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Something with insects. You could be a journalist. We've talked about this.
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs?
You remember?
Of course I remember.
Bugs are cool.
My nickname is... Your nickname is
sound fun.
literally Bug.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that. Look, I'm gonna find out what really happened to him, okay? And you and I, we'll figure this out. About what's next for you, about your mom, life. I need you to trust me. I need you to give me some more time.
A few days. You have a few days.
Ah, fucking
You
children.
want me to drive you back
I'm
home?
running away. I'm gonna go 80
No,
miles.
It's fine. I need to take my bike back anyway. I'll see you later. All right?
I promise. For real this time.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I'm gonna... Look, she's a sweet kid. I like the
Now
character
that
and I
I've
like
kept
the
your
way they
daughter
wrote
from
her, but
skipping
good God, her
town.
face terrifies me. I can't get over it.
See if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Okay. See what it says about her. When I went to Nick's old fishing shack and investigate, I found Joe in there packing her stuff to run away from home. I managed to talk her down, but it feels like a fragile victory. I need to do right by her.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Yeah.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
It's a new year. I don't know. Calendars.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too. Joan always liked bugs.
Anything else? New. Okay.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Mm-mm.
Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. She's gotten pretty mature now.
Anything around here? New.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Locked.
God damn it.
Nick always kept a spare key.
Stop.
It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot. This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Hello? Can I not look at that one? I thought the hunting trophy would be the spot to hide something. In the fish's mouth or not? Right there. Oh, I thought it was one of those fish that was actually sticking out. It was just a picture.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches. Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Some note in here.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Remember, up yellow, right red, down green, left blue, caterpillar. Okay. There's the calendar.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Mm-hmm. D wants to meet. Maybe he's just meeting up for some D, if you know what I mean. Meeting up, something that says D on it? Come on now. Maybe Nick was hiding something.
Prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive.
That could
Joan
explain.
wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Makes sense.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. It seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Okay. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Sorry.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Okay. Let's see. Am I just looking through the same... Is it the same dialogue?
An article by Anna about
Okay.
a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a
Can I
commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Okay. This is the weirdest one to me, because I don't know what it means. I assume it's going to be the same.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Okay. So I'm assuming I can go find more evidence or something around here. That's just part of it. Door? Maybe stuff's outside? I wanted to check out here earlier, but it instantly brought me to the cutscene of Joan being like, "Meh, my mom."
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
What the fuck is a tardigrade? Anything else out here? Fish ruler. Oh.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine. Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you.
Yeah, I mean, they just smacked me
Nick,
upside the head.
Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
You are by yourself right now. You're trying to talk to some voice in your head that don't exist, broski. I mean, well, I don't... As the comic book. Anything else around the outskirts over here? No. This side.
This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I found all that. Is there any other clue? I mean... Oh, wait.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Huh. But... What?
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out
Remember
why.
something caterpillar. It said up yellow.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
So right. Or I'm very confused. Left blue, up yellow. Up yellow, right red, left blue, down green. So it was left, down, up yellow, right red. So no, right, down, left, right, down, left, right, up. I don't know if that means anything. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head. But what is the cow?
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Okay, I see that the caterpillar's there. Oh, okay. I was like, there's got to be something else to inspect.
Nick,
But
what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Ah, that's got to have to do... There's probably a passcode to get inside this. Or a key. Ah. Fuck. I don't... It was started with red.
Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he
Okay,
left a
hold
hint lying around the shack.
Okay, hold up. This is gonna take me a minute. Okay. Up yellow, right red, left blue, down green. Okay. Okay, so it's right, down, left. Right, up. Right, down, left. Right, down, left, right, up. Right, down, left, right, up. God, this is hard. Right, down, left, right, up.
Let's see what we have
Boom.
here.
I knew that was important. I feel smart figuring things out. Fuck with me, Nick. Trying to hide your passcodes. You might hide them in
That's
obvious
a
spots.
lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade. If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive. Opioids. From Dee? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
The guy, the pharmacist
Nick
who
was
just got
gathering
into
at the
town.
Cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Richard Steinfeld, Tyler Gilliam, Justin Reynolds. JR interviewed Anna but didn't make it in the article. Late 30s, not personable, ex-minor. JR has been living on the road wherever he works. Handyman. Keeps himself trying to get clean, ongoing process. JR, Justin Reynolds, collects hubcaps. Okay, hold up. I need to figure out a date. God, this is a lot. Okay. No, I don't. I want to look at the calendar.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Date. It doesn't say what day? Why would it not tell me what day? Why the fuck?
If Dee met Nick on the day he died,
April
he
2nd
could be
or
the last
3rd?
person who saw him alive.
Why the fuck would it not tell me what day? Okay. Twitchy even when sober. High strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in the Anna's article because of his father who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts. Still hard to say. Both. Still using yes. Who is the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who the supplier is. So Dickie sold drugs to Tyler, who's Richard. So this is the dealer. He's the guy just buying. Sees himself as the Cove's protector, very defensive of Lynette. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad, in fact, that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail most of his life, usually for assault, don't antagonize. Clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Keep asking about Anna, into cooking. Okay. JR interviewed by Anna but didn't make it into the article. Late 30s, not personal, ex-minor. JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Bestwood, a minor. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession, staying at the Cove. Now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From Midwest Michigan, took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with bad ones, hasn't worked. JR, Justin Reynolds, collect hubcaps, has a Winchester in his truck, used to living in his truck, has a Winchester, rolls his own cigarettes, taught me how, still uses occasionally, loves camo. I mean, Dickie would be D. This guy's kind of unrelated.
Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Is someone here?
So that's what it was.
I thought it would have to do with a date because they have
Nick's
the calendar
suspected
right
a
above
drug
that.
ring
It's weird that they
flourished
didn't
here
have that
in
be more
Basswood after the
in
mine
depth.
closed.
But eh.
He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should.
Was he buying?
Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did.
Yeah, he probably
Anna
used
wrote that
to.
article on it. She has to know where it is.
Little commune thing. Oh. I thought by I'll arrive soon it meant... I thought by I'll arrive soon meant... I don't know. I don't know what I thought. She didn't send me a date or a address or anything. Yeah, I don't have anything to look at. Yeah. I assume I just head out. Let me check out the... Nick, probably a memento. Nick and Kathy graduated from college together. Memento, the comic book. Okay. Yeah, no, whenever I said I'll arrive soon, for some reason my brain was like, leave her out of this or go with her type of thing. How do I leave now? I assume just go this way? Okay. I didn't forget anything, did I? Alright, some shady shit going on here. But yeah, no, that's, there's definitely a murderer. Dickie was definitely D. I think the supplier, because he said find the supplier.
Bess
Dickie was just the
barely
dealer.
asked
I think
about
the supplier was that pharmacist dude.
She
And the
seemed more
pharmacist dude was
focused on
trying to
her
cover
friend
up
with Dennis.
him getting some shady
I'm
stuff.
on top of the suspect list.
He's new to
Or at least I
town,
would be if I
sells
was-
drugs.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are you
Cove is
two
a woman.
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort
Just
of
cut that guy
commune.
out.
Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine.
Of course they did. Everyone in this town worked at the goddamn mine that I shut down.
How should we handle finding Dickie?
Do whatever it takes, play it by ear. Play it by ear.
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. That's enough.
What's
Yep.
enough?
I said listen to Anna.
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Jesus.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the
Killed your
worst
friends?
feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this.
I
need to
guess
take
Dennis.
back from them what they took.
But like I was like,
need to find some small
killed
piece
my
of feeling
husband
safe
or
again.
boyfriend.
If that even makes any sense.
They won't get away with it. Don't let them get to you. They won't get away with it.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. That's not fair. Shut up.
Jesus, dude.
Sam,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here, this is the cove.
Huh?
I'm
Get
scared.
your head on straight. The cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Dude, I got problems. And I'm scared. Dude, I'm scared I'm gonna get a bad ending because like half the time I'm listening to him, half the time I'm not. I don't know. Ha ha. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing bad? I don't know. The cove.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
I'm fine. Don't answer. Not really, but I have to. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
Yeah, and also it's probably not
I'll
good
manage.
for me to be
Don't
seen
worry
here
about me.
when I'm kind of on the run from the cops. But you know, who would have thought? Yeah. Why think things
Who the
through?
hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
I'm Sam.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him, or I'd have thrown his ass out already.
What the hell?
What are you two here for?
We're looking for Dickie. We're looking for someone. Let Anna do the talking.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell is that dude's problem?
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I
Well.
can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
AKA, you might die. All right. This actually feels, yeah, this feels like the good time to end this video off. I was thinking about whether or not to read the journal. I'll just do that next time. We found out some interesting stuff. Got conked on the head. We are 100% sure that Nick was in fact murdered. We've possibly found out who D was, which was the person he was like meeting up with this whole time. Possibly. Could be someone else. I don't know. If I were to guess, just based on my guess, it's got to do with that fucking pharmacist dude. But then the cops have to be involved too, because how the fuck could the cops look at that thing and be like, nah, that's, did he pay off the cops? There's got to be some big shit. Walter seems mostly innocent, I think. Joel, the fucking miners, I don't think they're involved. I don't know, man. This game's, I'm very, I'm having fun, but I'm also like, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm having a good time. So, if you enjoyed this video and you want to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff down below, it helps me out a bunch. You know, every subscriber counts, and means a lot to me if you do. So, please help me out. All right, guys. See you guys next time. Peace out.